is the banks tell me what to do. I don't tell them. They are going to say we need to be at this amount financed based on that value of the vehicle in order to keep the light green, and they're most likely going to shove a fee down the dealer's throat. I hate to say it like that, but they'll say you got a $1,200 fee. So if they gave us 20 grand, they're going to net us a check for less than the 1,200, and then you also got to include the negative equity and the taxes. So this is all the reason why mathematically on a used vehicle this is not an ideal scenario. It probably won't work. See, now, like, if the credit was above, then you get the better offers and the better banks, and then they over advance, they don't under advance, right? So, like, they may give it to you then if you got it above the 650. Now, the key to getting your credit below, getting it to shoot up, if you want some real quick, good advice, um, if you have any type of revolving debt like credit cards, like if you have $1,000 credit card, try to get the balance down to $200 and leave it there for a good solid 4, 5, 6 months and watch how high your credit goes up. So they say to not carry more than a 20% balance based on your limits, right? So if you have all this, $5,000 in credit card limits, you want to have your balance under the 20% threshold. If you get it to 15, that's a really golden number. But once it's at 80 or 90, and I don't look, like I said, I don't scrutinize. So I'm just saying there is a formula to getting the credit score to shoot up. And that's one way to do it. Now, um, so if you're letting, credit go, the best way to settle it. Hmm. Right. Yeah. Wow. Well, yeah, then that's really good. Yeah, you are. And then maybe, and if you do the Credit Karma, did you know about the dispute button? Do you utilize that? Well, it's pretty cool. Oh, damn. See if you can get in with something because I use it and it's great. So let's say a medical bill or whatever. Let's say something is on your credit and it doesn't matter if it's valid or not, okay? You just dispute it anyways. Because they have the burden to prove it's valid. You don't have to prove. So I would just dispute everything, and then see what goes away because they only got 30 days to reply to the credit company, to the agency, and if they don't reply in 30 days, it'll be gone forever off your credit. So that's one way that you can maybe help yourself too. And then I would save my name and number. I mean, I don't want to say this. I'm the right girl for this. Like, I'm the right person. I know how to do these. Like, I learned finance. I'll just tell you, I had 11 uncles growing up. I had a lot of strong male influence. I grew up in the city. I did finance in Chicago on Cicero Avenue at a place called Olympic Auto Mall. They did 850 cars a month, spoke 100 different languages since the 1990s. I've done over 5,000 of these hard to get done deals. I know how to slice through these. You found the right person to help you that's not going to waste your time, that's not going to just say whatever you want to hear just to get you in the door. Okay? So, like, if you save Toby, this is my cell, and you want to try again, we could try again. If you get stuff cleaned up, maybe let's say in the springtime you got a tax refund check, you got like $1,500 to play with. Maybe that's going to change your whole scenario. Maybe things will be different then. Or maybe you'll be open minded to a different new car with a big rebate or something like that's what ideally what I'm trying to produce for you is to make your trade go away. Obviously without working you over too hard, for thousands of dollars. So that's why I suggested a new vehicle with a rebate because that would do the trick. So keep your eye on the inventory there. You probably don't want to go over 20 grand net after rebates and discounts. That's not going to buy you a Cherokee probably, unless sometimes at the end of the year I have seen that. Let me look at the Cherokee. Hold on. But you're probably going to be closer to the 500 range. But what happens is when I get a new car in there, the bank's offers change up, okay? They end up coming in at a better offer, at a better interest rate, and it allows me to buy more because the new car lowers the risk because of the warranties and stuff. So there's some algorithm programming that the car is relevant to what the offer is. So I've seen cars like, Jettas when they were going through them recalls, the banks were staying away from those. Like it would just, you know, like if a customer wanted to try to buy a Cadillac, then it would end up, they'd go crazy because they're expensive to repair. Are you still there? Oh no, you're fine. You're fine. I heard her. You're being a good daddy. So this like 23,000 for a Cherokee is the lowest one, but they got 5,700 off. You probably be at least 550, at least. So yeah, and so I'm trying, to produce for you, but you got multiple things going on. You got the negative equity, and then you have the payment we're fighting, right? And we have our heart set on a certain type of vehicle that's larger than what you currently have, right? So all those things, yeah. Yeah, see what you could do to figure it out. I don't know how much more you got to go with your wife, and but you know what it's going to take. Yeah. Oh, nice. Yeah. Right. There you go. Sure, you barely got scrap money. Yeah, you got them out of your life. Well, listen, I know you're just in that discovery process. What's it going to take for me to get that Cherokee? So call me back, please. Save my name and number because it'll end up in my lap anyways if you want to work with the Bill Walsh Group. So I'll be the one to work for you and produce for you. And as soon as you're ready, yeah, you call me and I'll get on it. Nice. Well, they have the employee paper. Yeah, they're not going to let an employee. Yeah, but and not every vehicle's like that too, So they are each one of them. I have to look at them one at a time. Besides the, a lot of times the customer in this scenario in a used vehicle is not. They're not going to get a discount because of the fee. So that fee is something I got to get the dealer to take the deal with the fee, and that's part of the equation. But on a new car deal, it may come in a whole lot differently, and there's no, there's a lot more flexibility, with rates and with fees and with things like that. So, but that's just to get rid of the negative equity mostly. But that would be my approach, okay? But I'm Toby. Please call me back. I won't forget you, Joshua Stash. You've been great, by the way. I think you're amazing. Keep it up. Yep. Bye bye. Yep. Bye bye.